Let's have a look at the Blitz PH8. This is a fantastic gun if you're just starting out and you need to price products. It's a single line gun and it does 8 characters of text. It uses a 21 by 12mm label, which is probably the most generic label out there. There's a lot of guns that use them and you can find them pretty much anywhere, including on our website. This gun actually comes in a starter kit. So here's the starter kit that you'll get the gun in. It comes with 10 rolls of labels, which is 10,000 labels, and it also comes with this little thing to help you get the ink roller in and out of the gun so you don't get your hands dirty. By coming in the starter kit, it means you've pretty much got everything that you need to get started pricing. Okay, so now we're ready to load the labels into the gun. Once again, you just open the hood of the gun, and you open the base plate of the gun, and when you do that, you'll notice that right down the middle, there's just one big hole. And what you want to be doing is putting the labels straight down that hole, basically. So if you take your labels, a little trick is that when you make a little tail like this, just hold it with your index finger there and then use your other index finger to just straighten them out. They'll go through the gun nice and easy that way, and you can just basically put them straight through the middle there. The roll of labels itself will just sit freely here, so we close this top hood so they don't fall out, and we turn the gun over. Once we've turned the gun over, your tail of labels will just sit free. One thing that some people try to do, we often get calls about this, is they've tried to put the labels behind these two little bits of plastic here, or they try and feed it into this roll. You don't have to do anything like that. You just let it sit there freely and you close the base plate. Once you've closed the base plate, then you're going to put the labels over this silver roller and back down into the gun. So they should go, if you just hold it really softly and start clicking, the gun and the tractor feed will start pulling the labels through. I like to at this point take a label, one of the spare ones, and just pull these labels off the base plate here. By doing that, it means they don't go back through the gun and you don't get problems with them getting stuck inside the gun. It's not the worst thing if that happens. You just open up the gun and get rid of the labels that are stuck inside, but it can cause problems. The gun will then start to align itself as you put out labels, and basically you'll see that it'll just align itself and it'll print the labels. Now you'll notice that I have my latex gloves on now. That means it's time to change an ink roller. I always like to wear gloves when changing an ink roller because no matter how careful you are, it's ink and it's going to get on your fingers somehow. So to change the ink roller in the Blitz PH8, first we have to open up the front of the gun, and the front of the gun is this front part here. It's this black plate. To open it up, you put one finger on each side on these two tabs and you pull. It is a little bit tough, but I assure you that is how you do open it. So we pull and we open up the front, and that front will then present the ink roller on this little arm here. Now we do actually include in the starter kit a little ink roller removing tool to help you get it out without having to touch the ink roller. So you put the ink roller tool and you just put it in on the ink roller like that, and then you just use that when you pop it out. So that'll pop out the ink roller without you having to touch it. Then you take a new ink roller, which will be in one of these little foil packets. These foil packets, they'll help the ink roller last for years. So it doesn't matter if you stock up on them, they're never going to go off or go dry when they're in these little packets. Basically you'll just open that up. It'll have a little ink roller just like this in there. And then we'll put it back onto that arm. So to do that, we're going to line the ink roller up with the arm, and you've just got to clip it. You'll see these little parts here, we just clip it like this. On that side, and then on that side. And once we've clipped it, you just close that front plate of the gun, and you've changed your ink roller. To summarise, the Blitz PH8 is a great gun to get you started pricing your products. It comes in a starter kit with 10 rolls of labels, so it's pretty much got everything you need. It's an Italian-made gun. It prints 8 characters on a single line. If you'd like any more information about this gun, just give us a call at Pricemark and we'll see what we can do for you.